Hi everybody. So welcome to my channel, and if you could please subscribe and like and comment if you can, I'd appreciate that. I'm doing this video just to talk a little bit about numbers, and those of you who have read the Bible, who are interested in doing your research on the Bible, there's a lot of with the number 3, 6, 9, and people will say, well, what's the significance of that? So if you ever read Nikola Tesla, he talks about those numbers and what their significance is. The universe works through numbers. So these specific numbers have significance. I cannot tell you exactly all of the meaning behind them, but I know that if you look at articles now in the media and you look at a lot of things, you will find these numbers in those articles. And of course, because they have a meaning behind it, it is almost like a coding. So I believe that these numbers do have a significance, and the universe works through these numbers and through time. There is a connection there. That's why those who wrote the Bible were putting these numbers into the Bible. They were, in my opinion, giving people a clue that these numbers had some kind of significance, and that's why it is there. Now, what I want to talk about is that time doesn't change anything. So what was wrong then in that time is the same. It would be wrong now, and it would be wrong in the future, because sometimes people will think, well, what people did back then was okay. Well, no, what they did back then was immoral, just as it would be immoral now. And I don't believe people really lived hundreds of years. I think that that was like symbolic in some way, or maybe people in that time just didn't really they weren't keeping track of years in the same way. The time wasn't measured in the same way. I'm not really quite sure, but to say that someone lived 900 years back then but they can't live it now doesn't really make much sense to me. Some people would say, "Oh, well, it was just because people there's more sin in the world, so they somehow don't live as long," and that's just not even logical. So I'm just putting it out there because there's a lot of confusion out there, and there's people out there that are, in my opinion, giving, a wrong message when they're giving people like false hope and all this stuff. I mean, the only thing, the power is now. So, okay, nothing is guaranteed. We're not guaranteed anything tomorrow. We have today, and today is precious, right? That's why they call it the present, right? The present moment is a present. So nothing is guaranteed. The future is not guaranteed. I know people will say, like, they think, oh, everything is written. Well, who wrote these things? That's the question. Who wrote these things? Where was it coming from? Has it been rewritten? I mean, we all know that we're not being told, the truth. We're not being told the truth about pretty much anything. So all we have right now is this present moment. It's the way I see it, and many people see it that way too. I'm not the only one. And nothing's guaranteed. What was wrong in the past is wrong now and will be wrong in the future. So that sense of morality stays the same. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And we can change things. I mean, people want to believe that, oh, you can't change anything because look at this book over here. It says that, this and that is going to happen. Well, how do you know that people didn't read this book and are just using it as a playbook to create the situation we have? Okay, nobody knows this. These are the questions we need to be asking if we want to find truth. These are the questions we need to be asking if we want a real, genuine change in the world. I would say, do your research, read new books. I mean, I read Eckhart Tolle books. I read Krishnamurti. I read a lot of different books from a lot of different writers and with different backgrounds and different religious views and whatnot. because I want to learn truth. And I realized that sometimes we're stuck in our belief systems. It doesn't allow us to grow and to change and change for the better. And these are things that we need to really ponder and think about if we want to see a better world and make a positive change. So I was just putting it out there. So please leave me a comment if you have any questions. Please subscribe, give me a like, and that will help this channel grow. And I hope I can hear back from you guys and give me some feedback. What do you think? Are we living a playbook? It was this really written for us? Was everything planned right from the get-go? Or was it not? Do we have, is every day a new day? Every day is a new chance for us to do better and change and create a better world. These are things to think about.